Thanks for joining me. Today I'd like to talk about my translation project progress. I wrote a post recently. I posted to Kofi, just saying that I've discovered the sin of vibe coding. That is coding with AI assistance. Um, I am a little conflicted about it, but I have a number of projects that have been kicking around without any technical help. I should say they have fully translated scripts that I've done from scripts that I've dumped myself, but they're just sitting around kind of collecting dust. And I was just wondering, could I point AI at these and make some progress on them? So let's just take a look at some of what I've been able to accomplish here. This is a title screen, translation, insertion, edit for Become a Pachi Pro Pachio-kun. Now, this title screen was actually designed by someone on our Discord server for the PCFX. This obviously is not a PCFX game, but I was talking about it there in our general chat off topic, and Anna offered to kind of design up this title screen, and I think it looks great. Some challenges for this was that there were some animated aspects of it. You could see Pachio Kun walked out the title screen, but there were some artifacts of like these animated pachinko balls where the Dock 10 marks were for the original Japanese. We had to take those out. I also had the AI do a whole mock-up kind of on its own, just based on feedback from me. So yeah, we went through that whole process, and it was interesting to see the AI was able to kind of mock up a title screen based on my specifications and feedback. But yeah, somebody designing that, a human doing that, I think just kind of turned out better. So that was a learning experience moving forward. That's what I've been doing. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome to the Palace of Recreation, Pachinko Delu Delu's original parlor. So yeah, if you guys remember on this channel, I did a full playthrough of this to check the script, and now it's in here, and it's really cool. Um, it's in all caps. Uh, English sort of script routine here. This parlor's machine number 56 is cold, so we want to probably avoid playing that. If I say I don't like pachinko, she's going to say, hey, like, you got to give it a chance, try out number 15. So we're going to do that. So basically what I had to do was just kind of work with the AI, sort of chatting back and forth, and doing a whole bunch of playtesting on this. So what we have now is the dialogue is all inserted. These say like play 026 instead of Japanese, yes or no. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if that was not intended behavior. Anyway, this menu is translated. Continue, quit, nails. We could, of course, check the nails on that. Let's go ahead and quit. And that was interesting. So it was no. See, that worked. Yes. And that worked. So interesting. I don't know if there's like a one-time issue happening there or what. But anyway, so it's I guess aside from a little bugs here and there, it's really working quite well. I've been playtesting this, and I'm on the, I don't know, third or fourth parlor or something like that. I'm pretty impressed with the ability to be able to do this. Like I said, this project has been sitting around just for a long time, and I've really wanted people to be able to play it. The recent thing, so this week, what I'm probably going to do is like weekly updates, because you get X number of credits to use each week, and I blow through them in like a day, right? So I'm going to blow through them in a day, and then I'm going to have to wait a week. So I'll probably give you guys just an update on like, hey, this is what we did this week on these projects. So where it says Delu Delu 1 here, that's the name of the parlor. Um, And this screen, this menu was not inserted as of last week. This week, I went ahead and got that inserted. It says points ball. EMP is empty, so this is how many machines that you've emptied in the parlor. Um, and then live is lives. So I think that's good for now. And yeah, like I said, it's playable. Pretty much everything is inserted. I think what I have to do right now is pretty much to check the endings. So I don't know that the ending text is, inserted properly yet, and anything else that might crop up. Right, and that's why you're kind of doing the play testing. So let's go ahead and check out what else I've been up to. While we're in the Famicom here, I'm going to open up. These are the outputs from the work that we've been doing today. I'm working on Hello Dracula 2, also for the Famicom here. This is another one I've had kicking around for a long time. You can see we've done a title screen insertion. This is just one that I designed myself. It was a really easy title screen, especially in comparison to Pachio-kun. And here we go. So this start that shows up at the bottom, that was already in player one. Those were already in from the Japanese, so there's no changes there. But yeah, we've got, you can see like an English font, I guess, kind of pasted over the Japanese text. This allows us to use like the existing text encoding and just make some changes to it. And yeah, we have some of this text inserted. So I think what we have is a little bit of the kind of overworld NPC dialogue. And we were working on some stuff like getting this that at a hotel here. It says stay 2000, kind of getting that compared to like what we have in my dumped script to make sure that we're like inserting this stuff properly. The school janitor has info. Thank you. So that's just like some of the text that we've been like kind of getting right in one of the blocks so that we can just sort of insert that whole block in. This guy, if we talk to him, this text is all formatted properly and inserted for, I think, these kind of NPCs. Look under that tree over there every day. We're working on this. It's coming right along. We've made good progress. Have I gone to 1010's place? Not yet. And this is an interesting game. I'm really curious to see like how this is once you can play it in English. Like I said, the script's been kicking around for quite a while, but it's all done. So we should be able to get somewhere with this, and I'll keep you guys posted. Lastly, we have an interesting game here. Okay, and you can see we have a title screen on this as well. Unfortunately, I want to say this is all that I really have to show for this. There might be some test text, but this title screen was, again, kind of another accomplishment, I feel like. We had to mess around with it for a long time, actually, but we finally got it working. And this is something I designed, and I think it looks good, and it looks like it's supposed to. So, Mahjong Wars: Chronicles of the Mahjong Assassins. Just seems like a really goofy game. Okay, we're going to talk to, yeah, here we go. So, automatic chain test page 1, stored at the end of the first bank. So, this was obviously a test that we were running. But you can see here we've inserted and gotten working here like a full mixed case English font, right? And basically like have a working text routine so that we can encode our text in English and have it come out in English the way that it's supposed to, right? Page 2 appeared after a button press. It crossed into the next bank. Mahjong clubs across Japan are under attack. Their league plans to seize control. Stop them. First go to Momoko Mahjong Club. Okay, so that's kind of how, the test insertion is going. And yeah, I'm just really kind of excited about it. We'll see. I'm not like super good at Mahjong, right? So I think I have somebody who, might be able to give me a hand with testing this out. There's more that's kind of gone on under the hood to get to this point. And I can't take a ton of credit for it. I think being being knowledgeable to an extent is what is allowing me to guide the AI through the process and be able to give it the information that it needs, and it can kind of give me the information that I need or it needs from me, and vice versa. And we can make some progress on this. So I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully we'll see. I think play testing is kind of the thing holding back Pachio-kun right now. So hopefully that's going to be the thing that we're going to bring to the finish line, I would say first. And then we'll see about these other two games here and maybe some other stuff too. I unfortunately did have a data loss, and I lost some finished projects, and they're just gone. So I'm not going to be able to like have AI do the hacking on those for me. But I still have a couple projects kicking around, so we might see some more stuff coming up here. Stay tuned, and yeah, if you guys want to support the work that I'm doing, you can buy me a coffee on the Ko-fi page. I really appreciate that. It helps me out a lot because I just don't have a lot of money right now. So I appreciate anything that anybody can donate. But yeah, this stuff is all free. Everything I do is always for free, and I just hope that you're looking forward to it. And I'll catch you next time. Take care, guys.